So I just spoke to the camera for about 10 minutes there and it wasn't on. And you missed the setting off and everything. Basically, I'll cut it all down short. We're going to Eilean Gorm, which is this wee island just in front of us there. It is about 200 metres long, 50 metres wide, and rather wooded. It's got a wee bothy on it, which from what I've seen looks quite good. See if you can see above her there. So we're going to spend the night in there just to get Nick some independent time away from Leto, and get her used to the adventures. I don't want her to get nervous just because Leto's not about as much as most of the time they'll be together. Got to have their independence. So I've just been doing a loop round the island to see where the actual bothy is. It's just up in here, so I think this will be the best close beach area. Keep an eye out for sharp stones, which there doesn't seem to be much of. Lovely wee island, absolutely beautiful. And beached. So I'm going to get ourselves set up. Oh look, somebody's left a rubbish bag full. Oh, somebody's there actually. So this is take 2 for this trip, because the first trip I got over there and somebody had already claimed the bothy. So we just paddled about and then went up the road. So we've come out a wee bit earlier today and I've already been over once. And the bothy's empty and my stuff is now in it. So we're just getting the last of the supplies over and we'll get ourselves set up. Oh. Ah. And this is it. Beautiful. And there is a wee indoor fire pit if the weather wasn't so good. It does smell incredibly strongly of smoke, funnily enough. The great thing about wee islands like this, in Scotland especially, is Nix can just wander about. There's nowhere she can really go. There's no wildlife on this bit, apart from maybe some birds. We're just going to have a wee scout. Sunrise tomorrow morning is about 4:30, 5 o'clock over there. Sunset is bang down there at the tip of the island. The Milky Way core is there, unfortunately. But we'll maybe get a wee bit of the tail just up here. And if nothing else, we'll get some nice stars. It's just basically setting up to get the fastest shots that I can just now, because if anything's getting shot, it's probably going to be this wee one. I really like the strong sunlight when you're just in the forest and it's all scattered through the trees. So let's get our subject running. Nix. Go. Go get it. Get her up that way. Go for that zone. Centre that up. Nix. Go. Always remember to take yourself off 5-second timer. Right, here. Go. Go get it. Go. Next. Bloody. Decent. Bloody. Not doing great. What are we at? 20. Let's try and boost that. When it comes to these ones, I'm not really that bothered about noise and stuff. I'd rather just get it sharp. Having a pee. But she does have a wee stick in her mouth. Next. Like that one. Right, I've got all night for this stuff. Loch Ard, where Eilean Gorm, which is what we're on. Loch Ard is quite a popular one for wild swimming, paddleboarding, etc. It's nice and still, easy to access, and I say busy. It's a damn sight quieter than Loch Lomond. And depending where you're coming from, for me it's only about 20 minutes more of a drive. I'm a lot earlier than I wanted to be, mainly just so that I could set up in that bothy and not get caught out like yesterday. Not that you can't share it, but I'm an antisocial bastard. Almost. Sunset's going to be down there. Maybe be able to use that house. Maybe be able to use that house later on as a subject. Just loads of photos of Lito's bumhole. That's next though. Oh, do we get that? Not bad, not bad. The village hall right there. That's where I've parked. And just along from it, about here, I think it is. Oh, right there. Right in that wee spot. There's a couple of lovely little boats which framed up nicely for a wee photo yesterday that I'll pop up. All the drone footage that you're seeing today is also from yesterday, mainly because I had the drone up and the conditions were incredible. The reflection from the sky was just absolutely perfect. So if you're wondering why there's some, what do you call it, production value questions, it's because there's two separate days being used. Too slow. Oh, these guys might just pop perfectly into frame. No, 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 no. No. I'm hoping I can really get something going with this tonight. Get the fire inside it, get some nice, interesting light going on, and hopefully some stars if I can get through the canopy. Sit. Sit. Dinner I've just kept simple. This chicken do piazza curry thing. I got a bunch of these from work. They're basically just self-heating meals. They're not fantastic tasting, but for minimal effort to do the job. There is supposed to be a wee pack of water, but that one's been opened before my bag and it must have fell out. So all you do is open that. That's your meal in there. I said there'd usually be a wee sachet of water, but we've not got that, so we'll just stick in a bit of our own. Probably that. You got 13 minutes, and that basically just reacts. That's like an industrial heat pack, basically. So it's a bunch of steam inside and heats up your meal. So I quite like this is leading out. I just need to try and expose right for the outside. I'll probably be able to boost most of the inside to bring it out. Oh, that was well timed later. Nix. Nix. Go get that. Go get it. Come up a bit. Just get it. Nix. Come on. Good girl. Go get them. Good thing about the Sonys is you can really bring those shadows right back. So we'll hopefully get a nice wee one out of that. Now, I also don't have to point out, because you can surely tell, that we are at golden hour. Incredible. That's basically where sunset is supposed to be, so I don't think we'll be getting that. And it's also really overcast. So hopefully those clouds move away. It was supposed to be a wee bit later on anyway, around about 10. It cleared up fully. So just hopefully get some clouds moving, get a wee bit of light. I've got the fire going, because all my shots that I'll be looking to get later on will be this cabin, orange lighting inside. I'm going to use these ferns here to try and create more of a wilderness feel. I'll move that out of the way because a picnic bench doesn't scream middle of nowhere. Hopefully, I'm not going to chance it and even beg for a sunset, not going to get one. But hopefully, pretty soon, I'll be switching this back on, getting some nice moody shots of this. I'm also going to clear all this out of the way. Remember, photography's a lie. Just make it the way you want it. So yeah, hopefully next time I switch this back on, we're getting some nice shots. So I'm going to get my outside one set up just now and snap one, because I'm not totally sure if I want it to be pitch black or still a wee bit of colour in the sky for. Oh, that's a big jaggy one I've just walked through. Ow. Yeah, if I want the sky to be like pitch black or just this sort of blue, don't know how much you will be able to see. Get this much lower down. Yeah, we'll light paint this one. Stay. That's better, that's much better with that wee painted bit at the start. So it's 6:15, the sun's up. There wasn't any sort of sunrise to speak of. I poked my head out. But when I seen there wasn't anything going on, I just went straight back to bed. Oh, it was an incredibly poor sleep, as you can probably guess. And there's not much happening this morning. The water is like a mirror, which is nice. lichen just over here, if you can see over next to his head, is looking very layered up. There's a wee bit of mist just in the water, so I'm going to try and get a wee bit closer, I think. You can see that. Like I said, you end up just bobbing about. I've already taken a shot because I just did not want to miss it, but that ray of light is fantastic. Like, oh, and yet this is, we're way beyond sunrise. Like, the sun is up, but this is just giving some beautiful, beautiful results. Next. Next. Good girl. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That was Eilean Gorm, which I'm probably pronouncing wrong as usual. But a nice wee island. Fun. Not the most sort of photographic. I'd say your main point, if you were ever over here, to keep an eye on is basically this section just down towards where's that, Aberfoyle. So Lockhart's where we're in just now, and that way's Aberfoyle, and you've just got a nice array of hills and trees just layering that up nicely for you, and that's also east. So your sunrises would be coming just over there, and if your sunset's behind you and you've got the clouds in the right position, that can also be pretty handy for you. But you can barely see that from the island, so that's really just if you're in the general area. But yeah, if you're interested in your paddle boarding, kayaking, while swimming, I suppose this would be a nice place to come. It's tough though, because if it gets too busy, it's definitely going to ruin the feel of it. There is no amenities here, I should say that. There's no toilets. There's not even a shop. Your closest shop's Aberfoyle, I think. So keep that in mind. Bring all your supplies, even if you're just out to spend the day by the water. And respect the place as always, and go out and enjoy Scotland, definitely. Yeah, all my usual links, Instagram and all that, I'll be down the bottom, and VERO, or whatever the new one is. I've just started one of them because Instagram's dying, which is why I'm probably going to start spending a wee bit more time on my YouTube channel again. One day I'll actually consistently get it going. Thanks for watching, goodbye. I'm going to go and get home and get a shower.